I am the reason why all this is happening to you. Forgive me and be strong for us. Ooniofifewives is said to have commiserated with Queen Naomi over the unfortunate situation in Ibadan. Okay? Ooniofifewives was said to have said this because he of all people understand the intricacies and the dynamics of what is playing out. You know, for people like Kabiyesi, he knows exactly what is going on. And for those who are also spirit filled, I'm sure you guys will understand what is going on is beyond the physical. Okay? And don't forget also that the great Iyamifa had said something about what is going on. She gave a warning, and she was even the one that advised that they should move the venue from the first place to this new place. Don't forget also that the first time Queen Naomi and the uncle went there a few days before the time, there's a report that came out that they had this they had some signs as well, okay, and they were contemplating of what to do before Iyamifa's call came in, and they eventually ended up changing that venue. But now, what we are hearing allegedly now is that Kabiyesi has come out to say, no, 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 I am the reason why all this is happening to you. Forgive me and be strong for us, okay? And this is coming straight from Kabiyesi's mouth himself. Okay, so Ooni was said to have said this because, like I said, he of all people understand the dynamics and the intricacies of what is going on. Okay, so he was said to have said this upon meeting with Queen Naomi. Immediately he arrived in Ibadan to see things for himself. You recall that we reported that as soon as he got wind of what happened, I mean, he took the next available flight. I mean, made arrangement so that he can be there in person to see what is actually going on. And I'm glad he did that. Okay. So it is said that he's taking all the blame for the turn of events, which in his evaluation started from Akure, where that famous reunion, I mean, took place some few weeks back. I'm sure you guys remember that reunion very well, okay? So it is said that Kabiyesi is saying that this whole thing, this whole plot against Queen Naomi started from that very reunion, okay? So according to him, Queen Naomi became a target out of insecurity and jealousy of some of these Ifa women and people who do not like good things, according in his own words. Okay, so he encouraged Queen Naomi, okay, to remain strong, as it does everything to fully unravel, I mean, the culprits and their cohorts, assuring Queen Naomi that nothing will be spared to make this happen. I trust Kabiyesi. When he says he will do something, he will surely deliver. I mean, he's always like that. So I'm so glad that he's making and giving Queen Naomi these assurances at this time. Okay. We also got a report that immediately Kabiyesi arrived, he contacted the Bali of Bashorun, that is the leader or the king of that area, okay, and they had a closed down meeting, and assurances were given that those culprits will be fished out. Yes, that was the assurance that even the Bali of Bashorun, made to Kabiyesi. Okay, so it's heartwarming, that Kabiyesi is once again standing by Queen Naomi again and again, as he has always does. Okay, that's why some of us have always said that Kabiyesi is indeed a very good man. He does have his good side. Definitely, he does have his good side, and I can't report. I always report about this, but sometimes when I say some of these things about the kindness of this man, some of you will come to my comment section and say blah 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 stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is that Kabiyesi is actually a good man. Okay, and you cannot discountenance his humane disposition. Okay, I mean, he has a very humane disposition. Of course, like many of us, he's not infallible. Okay, as he has his weaknesses, just like you and I. No one is perfect. No one is infallible, and he is not an exception. Even though he's the Onirisha himself, he's a human being first before being a Kabiyesi, before being the Onirisha. Okay, but in the issues relating to Queen Naomi, especially since that famous Akure reunion, I want to say, Okay, and I stand to be corrected. I want to say that Kabiyesi has been extremely excellent in his relationship with Queen Naomi. And I know a lot of you can attest to this because we can see what he has been doing on ground. Okay. Recall that the last time he went to China, that trip he took to China, where he was able to, spread the Yoruba cultural heritage, where he was able to strike where he struck some good deals. You recall that in that very trip, he was able to carry Queen Naomi along, even though Queen Naomi was not there physically. He was able to broker a mineral prospecting partnership on behalf of Queen Naomi. Yours sincerely also did a report on that at that time, okay? And that was the only thing that Queen Naomi was the only one he brokered the business deal for, leaving all the far wives at home with nothing. And that again was also something that created that maybe increased the jealousy and the envy, culminating to what we now experience today. You can also recall that not too long after his trip back from China, he carried out that renovation work that is happening right now. I think they're almost done. The renovation work that is carried out at the Royal Mansion. We yours sincerely also did a report, and that again is another reason for jealousy, envy, bad belly to increase. Okay, then is it what he did when the Ibadan warehouse, was vandalized? You recall that when that first place was vandalized and those issues came up, you recall that Ooni of Ife, as a matter of fact, sent several trucks. The report we got was that three trucks before 10 p.m. yesterday, three trucks of children's items were sent. Okay, together with all the others that were coming. That 10 p.m. deadline was given for them to deliver. All this came courtesy of our dear Kabiyesi. What else can you ask from a husband? And this is not including the millions of naira that he gave in cash to support that intervention. Okay, so you already know this whole story. So let me not bore you guys with the details of it. You already know this. So this is the kind of man Kabiyesi is. If he wants to love, he can really be very, very, loving. Okay, now he has left everything he's doing, and once again to be with Queen Naomi, especially because of this tragedy that has just happened. Is he not a wonderful husband? I'm asking. I think he is. How often do you see husbands, acting with this kind of quick dispatch? How soon? How many men can be there for you like this? It is difficult to find in this day and era. Okay, so it can only be God as far as I'm concerned, and that's why they keep saying that what God cannot do does not exist. I think the grace of Queen Naomi is more than sufficient, to warrant some of this good conduct that she is experiencing in the hands of Queen in the hands of Kabiyesi at this time. Okay, I know Kabiyesi's move could further, infuriate or provoke Queen Naomi traducers. This is the kind of thing they don't like. The fact that Kabiyesi is already with him now, showing love and promising to bring this boat to the culprits to book, and trying to just ameliorate the condition that this tragedy has brought on Queen Naomi. Just knowing this, I know that these traducers, Queen Naomi traducers, who, of course, orchestrated this evil, I'm very sure they will not be happy. And the jealousy and the envy will have even increased. But the thing is, that is none of my business. I really don't care about them. Okay? But the good thing is that from the report we are getting, Ooniofifewives has told Queen Naomi that, look, don't worry. I know they've cooked, because the report said they've cooked a lot of food, especially fried rice, jollof rice, plantain, a lot, bags and bags and bags of rice, have been cooked, drinks, gift items, filled up the warehouse they were using. All those things, they have gone to waste right now. But according to the report we are getting, KBC has assured her that, look, everything will be taken care of, and I trust KBC to keep to his words. Okay, so this is what we are the report that is coming out at this time, and like I said in my earlier videos, Please let us pray for our dear Queen Naomi at this time. We know she's a woman of grace, and we know that she has capacity to withstand what is going on, because this is not the first time she's going through, turbulent times. She has seen it all. So I want to believe that with KBC standing tall and strongly behind her, she's going to overcome this, especially with your prayers. Okay. So, should you want to leave your comments, please go to the comment section and feel free to leave your comment. I will be right there waiting for you. Thank you very much for your likes, for uh, uh, your sharing, and your subscription that keeps rising and rising. God bless you. I'm going to see you soon. Bye bye.